Hey, this is Derek and Timothy again with Futures Networks Live, and we're actually going to do the second trade that we kind of were talking about. We had just finished with Sim Millions, which is a great little fun competition that we have here at Futures Networks Live. And how did you do in that today, Timothy?
Well, I did fair. It was a volatile day, and I wound up with green on the screen. So, but just a point in 2 hours. So I was happy though because I'd started in a hole and worked uh, back just steadily from the hole, being patient and trading what I saw. So
Well, that's
I was o-
great. It
I was
teaches you a lot. So, that competition has taught a lot of us, price action trading. And that's what we are. Price action traders, we're looking at positions, situational awareness, and risk management. And because of that, we want to talk about this other trade that happened right after the bottom. And we're calling it the Bob Seger against the wind trade because it's rare that we really want to trade against the trend unless there's a lot of confirmation. And in this case, we were talking and I go, ooh, gotta go long, gotta go long. And part of it is at the end, we talk about the Spidey sense. If you've done thousands and thousands of trades and you've seen it, there's a reason why your brain is seeing something that's repeating. And that happened with me, but it also had a lot of confirmation. And so we wanted to go over why this was a decent trade to take. First of all, you got to the zone. Timothy reminded me, hey, we're in, this is a 5 point, or if you scale it out, it's a 10 point candlesticks that we're trading the last two. Prior to that, we're at 15. So, your stops, you have to have realistically 10 to 15 point stops in order to do this. So we're going to try to do this trade with a 5 point stop, which I think is fine in this situation because you are going against the trend. So that was point number one. We've just had about a 90-point run. It was actually about 86 points. For some reason, I've seen that in large runs, right at 90 points, give or take 5, there's a turnaround and a significant turnaround. So that was one thing that popped in. We just had an Elliott Wave 5 completion. If you can see at the bottom, I put number 5 EW, meaning Elliott Wave. You can see the 0. We talked about this in the prior video, but a 0 to 1, a 1 to 2 pullback, then the 3 to 4, a short 2 to 3 down, 3 to 4 pullback, which we talked about in our video that this was the top of a 4 and another reason why to get in short there. And then finally, the 5, which is a classic Elliott Wave pattern. So we're looking, saying, okay, this is a pullback right to the bottom of the prior 3. We had a little pullback, and now the other things is we have a channel break of an Elliott Wave 5 run. Gave us a little taste right here, kind of saying, all you people that saw that Elliott Wave and thought that you were going to get in there, nah, which I really liked actually, because it took out some of the people that were thinking about, going short right here. It said, hey, sorry, some of the people going long, we're going to go up a little bit. We're going to come out and take all these people out that were going long. And now those people that were going short, they got in, and now maybe they're thinking about going a little further. But what happens is it was the perfect turnaround. And you have a channel that I drew here that's going to kick over and be right on the mark. So are we going to go up or down? Well, we're not going to risk much. I drew the line, my kind of line in the sand, and this pink is where my stop would have been. Could have gone a little tighter if you wanted to, maybe up around 38, but there's a chance that it comes down and doesn't go past this double tap here at 35.75. So let's see if there's anything else. Oh, we had a little bit, as Timothy pointed out, a little bit of RSI, divergence, which in this case is confirmation. You see the triple tap, but yet we're a lot lower, which means there's strength to the upside. There really is. This move is strong. It's just not, it's not busting through yet. So we've got a lot going on here. So let's see what happened in this trade. So what Timothy just mentioned to me is, as we look and see how this trade did, is a lot of times when we're talking about the actual pricing of the trade, is I'll just say the last 2 digits of the 4-digit number and the decimal after. So when I say 35.25, you can see right here that it's actually 3735.25. just that gets a little windy. So anyway, just a note that I'm talking about the last 2 digits, the tens and the hundreds, the ones and the tens digit, and then after the decimal. And then what happened here is it didn't come past the wick, which my entry of 45.50, I think I said 45.25 is where I would have wanted to be. It may or may not have gotten me in. So 45.50 might have been a better entry. And then taking this up, I don't know why I saw 37.62.25. I drew this red line while we were trading. And in this 5-minute candle, it literally came up to 62.50, as you can see right here. It beat me by a quarter point. So the 62.25 would have filled 100%, that was a great trade. And then it had a little bit of consolidation after this. I thought it might go to the 200. Let's see what happened after this. It came close, put a limit order down at 55.25. It did not come down and fill. So then right here, I'm like, ooh, I like that look. Pulled it up, got in at somewhere around 58.50 and rode this up for some points. So all in all, it was a really good trade. And then I said 75's in the cards very soon. And once it breaks 75, we're looking at, 85-ish. And man.
Hey, are we headed to the R1 now?
Yeah. There you go, Randy. So yeah, and it just kept, right there. And now we're back up to that 3,800. Don't want to make this video too long. There's a lot here. We'll do more of these, guys. Now we're at, overbought on the RSI. Good spot for a turnaround. We could make another video right here and show what would have happened there. I don't know. I have an idea, but I just wanted to say this Bob Seger against the wind trade was a good one. This is a zone that, thanks to Randy and Jeff and Travis, I've been learning this trade, and this is a very successful trade lately. So we've got a lot more of these coming. Hang with us. Thanks for being a part of Futures Network Live, and thanks, Timothy, for your comments. Appreciate it.